watching it. So yeah, I'm gonna be kind of compiling a bunch of weapons that I think that I could see probably returning, or stuff that I kind of want in the game, based off of like all of the already pre-existing like stuff, like stuff I could probably see coming back, or stuff that people would probably want to see back, or would make sense, or something along those lines. But essentially, like pre-existing stuff that could be in the next update or something returning. Because like some of the stuff that I'm thinking of, like it's like the first one I would like to come back would probably be grenade launcher, because they brought back the grenades, so like why not have the grenade launcher? Because I mean it's about harder to actually use than the actual grenades, because the grenades tell you like where it's gonna go. But I mean, this one you get to use infinitely. You could replace it with the rocket launcher, because I think everyone's getting sick of getting one-shotted by it. I mean, it'd be really good if there's somebody building up on you like this, and then since some people, I don't know, I noticed that like a lot of people just kind of do this. You could try to like shoot it into the thing. That's just like one of my ideas. I'm not sure if they are going to bring it back. It's just an idea. I think it would be nice for them to bring back. Definitely one of the ones I don't know why they even removed would definitely be the bolt. They legit went through all the time modeling it and changing it up, and then they freaking remove it. So, you know, that's great. So I think that'd be nice to come back. Because you're probably gonna get rid of like most of like the spy areas, so there probably won't be any more suppressed snipers. I heard a lot about how they have a legendary variant of the scoped AR. So definitely the scoped AR is probably gonna come back next season, if not. I guess some stuff that I would like to see back is probably dualies, or dual pistols. I mean, they have like Deadpools. Sorry, they have Deadpools. I mean, I think it'd be cool to kind of bring these back, but then they would give people the right to bring back the drum gun. So I think Scope's coming back too. So hopefully Scope comes back. I think there's a lot of evidence backing it. So hunting rifle, I think it'd be cool to kind of bring it back. I don't know if it would fit in with the new season, seeing as like what people are talking about with this new season being like underwater themed. Then I'm not really sure if they're gonna want to bring in a hunting rifle, but you know, hunting rifle could come back. It's really good. I like it. You can combo it with like a bunch of like various hunting rifle could be fun. I'm not sure. Alright. Well, yeah, impulses would be cool to come back too, because I mean, like get like bunch of impulses, you can like go around and stuff. More mobility is always nice. Seeing as that they removed like most of the mobility season 1, kind of season 10 they removed some of it too, like a lot of the items they removed. Like I remember reading like they wanted it to make the season like less mobility based, because that's how they thought the season would be best experienced. But in my eyes, all I saw was you just ruined it even more, because like, you know, brutes, remember the giant freaking slow mechs? Like, I call them slow because like, you know, because they actually walked kind of slow. I mean, they walked kind of slow, I guess. So like, I mean, this thing was coming after you. I mean, like, I guess it's not as slow as I thought, but like, it would absolutely destroy you. I mean, like, impulses would have been a nice way just to kind of get away. I think they even removed quad crashers and all that. Yeah. Can I just, like, top 10 whatever things I want them to come back with? I want, like ATKs. I want these back. Because, you know, car... Yes. Even though it is kind of glitched, I mean... Because, like, they don't work with the water physics, and, you know, next season's all gonna be water, so, you know. Maybe quad crashers, or, like, driftboard. Actually, driftboards could make sense coming back. Or maybe, like... Yeah, because, like, they can hover on water. See? They hover over the water. So, like, that'd be cool to kind of come back and have, like, a mobility over the new water. If there is actually water. I don't know. I heard PlayStation leaked some information or something by accident. So, could be a possibility. I'm not sure. Apparently, like, they've done it before. I don't know if they did it for this season, though, with leaking information about this season. But driftboards could come back reasonably, I guess. Impulses would be nice, or, like, some type of new mobility. Something like a more common mobility item, maybe something new. Maybe bring back a grappler. I mean, you got Sky's grappler. I don't know if people like it being in the game. I don't really mind it. Because it's kind of balanced. I mean, I never thought the grappler was something bad. Maybe it was removed because, you know, Season X or whatever. And they, I don't know. I think people were, something's telling me that, personally, I feel like the grappler was fine. But I feel like other people wouldn't like it. Because, like, I remember, like, sometimes when I would 1v1 people and they would give me a grappler, I would use it, so then, like, either they were getting mad at me because that's not part of the rules, or because I was just getting up in their face and then shooting them in the head with a shotgun. Probably that. It's probably the shotgun bit, or they think I'm cheating. When, you know, you're gonna give me a weapon, I'm gonna freaking use it. I don't get the whole... Hey, you have this thing in your inventory, but it's really good. No, you can't use it. Just don't give the grappler. I mean, I'm just kind of thinking about, like, what guns, what else? I know this thing would never come back. I just have this feeling that this thing will probably never come back. I mean, this thing is overpowered. In my books, this thing is like one of the strongest sniping weapons ever. I mean, like, I use it as a sniping weapon because of how, like, you know, you can shoot consistently from a really far distance and with, like, pretty consistent damage. I mean, this thing is really strong. And then they added, like, a legendary variant, which then just made it, like, really good. So yeah, really good sniping tool. I wouldn't use it really per se in creative mode. There's, like, some guns I would only use really in creative mode. That is definitely not one I would use in, like, maps. It would probably be most of the time, like, maps kind of like with the definite high ground and stuff. It kind of has to be really situational, like the actual map. I was gonna say P90, but I don't know about P90. I mean, I would like the P90 to come back, but the thing is, do other people want the P90 to come back, and would it be balanced? Because, look at that damage output. Look at those damage outputs. Hey, you don't tell me that that's not OP. Like, who? I mean, like, the best SMG, I mean, maybe, like, a new variant. Like, maybe a new SMG. You definitely need, like, maybe a new legendary SMG. I would just like a legendary SMG, because right now, our options are very boring when it comes to our SMGs. This is our SMG count right now. We have 3 SMGs. We have the good old reliable default blue SMG. This is their strongest variants, by the way. Default SMG, really nice, very reliable. I like it. They got this thing. I don't really care about it that much. I mean, this DPS kind of doesn't, like, I don't like it that much. It's just not my weapon. And then there's just thing. Yeah, it kind of just goes down the suckier. It's like, this is kind of like the best one, and you know. I mean, shoot, this is fun having just 3 SMGs, but I kind of would like a legendary one. Oh yeah, heavy shotgun would be nice to come back. I think if you like this thing, I would like it to come back. Oh my god, I want the Storm Scout to come back, but not because, oh great, everything's blurred again. Not because I actually like this sniper, because I want them to update the freaking backtracker back bling. I want that to be updated. I mean, I want. Just kind of looking over. I guess like revolvers. Revolvers, yeah. I want these back. I didn't use them a lot, but you know, pistols. We don't have a lot of pistol options. We only have this. And like, what if we had something slower that, you know, rewards precision? I mean, our options though, and maybe a new one. I thought these were pretty balanced, kind of. Yeah, these don't seem that bad. Maybe not this one. Yeah, maybe not these. Never mind. Never mind. I mean, I guess the revolver is actually not that bad. I just feel like no one uses this thing, so I thought if they brought it back in the game, people would, you know, use this thing. Oh crap! I think like people would use it again because they don't use it at all. Like people use the deagle in matches, and it sucks. So you know, revolver could be nice to bring it back. Actually, I thought it'd been cool with the spy theme to kind of have something like that in, but I thought it would have worked with the spy theme kind of good. Maybe, I know they're adding a billion new shotguns. I think we're fine with shotguns. I know I said that options are always good, but we have the slow heavy damage dealer. We have this. I mean, the heavy shotgun could come back. I could see it coming back, but like I know I just said like heavy shotgun would be nice to come back, but like I mean we do have like really good options right now that are pretty solid. We have really good if you can hit precision and then broken piece of shit, so you know we could also have this thing. I mean it's kind of like a middle in between all of them. Actually, I think it has the same firing speed. Whoa, okay. So this thing's a little bit slower than the attack, but I don't know, it just doesn't add up. You know, like this thing only does 77, and if you're lucky, it can one-shot. So, I mean, this was like at the time of its release was the only legendary shotgun. So, I mean, I would like to see it come back, but I mean, look at our options. Our options are really good, and I think it was only a weapon of its time. I mean, the only good side you can probably see about it is range. But if you really want a long-range shotgun, ugh, you can see this garbage. This thing is the worst thing that ever came out of the Season 9. Look at that! That's not a shotgun! This thing has been called the sniper shotgun for a reason. This thing should have never came in the game. Actually, I'm like fine with seeing a new shotgun, because at the time we only had like those two, and like heavy shotgun it was removed. So I think people were excited, and then they removed the pump, and then everyone freaked out. I think maybe the pump was a bad idea to remove, and maybe the tack, because I mean, think about the similarities between the two. They're fast shooting. That's about it. Yeah, there's definitely stuff I don't want to see back. Is definitely this thing. Yeah, I don't want to see this thing ever come back, ever. Please stay away from me. And it, I think, also proves how overpowered the mechs were. I'm gonna keep complaining about mechs. The mech, because of how damn strong it was, they released so many items just to counter this thing. Like, if I were to come over here, we're just gonna jump, do a little bunny hop over here. Alright, so this is the mech, and then the drum shotgun would absolutely melt this thing. Wait, sorry. This thing would get absolutely melted by the shotgun. And then there's other stuff they had, like junk rifts. Like, I feel like this was also made just to counter the mech. I mean, look at this. Even in like the trailer of this thing being released, it even like basically shows it like one-shotting the mech and killing all the people inside. So like, yeah, definitely something like that proves how good the mech was. I mean, how like overpowered it was. I mean, oh yeah, this video isn't about that, but if definitely Bolt come back. Alright, so let's look over kind of like what we have here. So I'm just trying to think about like what other potential things. So I want to like let's do a definite list of stuff. Not this thing. I didn't mean to fun you. Like these things I want back. I want to make file down to 5 guns. So like, dualies. I want dualies back. Yes, I forgot dualies. I kind of want heavy shotgun back, but I feel like right now we're fine. So I kind of want revolver back. Yeah, I want the revolver back, and I want scoped AR definitely. I mean, this isn't kind of like from 1 to 0 kind of thing. This is just in general the weapons I want back. So yeah, these are the weapons I want back. I want grenade launcher, heavy, duels, sniper, and scoped. I really want the scoped back because I used to use this thing a lot. Like back when this thing was in the game, I used to use this thing a lot in like playgrounds and stuff, but they removed it. So these are the weapons here. I like the grenade launcher now. I didn't care for it back when it was actually in the game, but now that I'm kind of looking at it, I like it a lot more. I appreciate it more than I did before. I definitely appreciate it more. Bolt. Yeah, I mean, like, I think everyone would love the Bolt to come back. I mean, it was just a good weapon. Dual pistols. I like these because they're kind of like a they're like a kind of a good alternative. I wouldn't keep them towards endgame unless like you didn't find any good ARs. Like if you're only finding green ARs and you happen upon some dualies, yeah, definitely you want these things. Because like let's say like you're in a moment of the match, like let's say you just started off and you got let's say like you got like really low tier loot here. Like, you got like a green pump, and then you happen upon some dual pistols. Like definitely really good. Like you come up, and then somebody kind of comes up and like, oh no, I have a pump and an SMG to spam with. Boom, and then you kind of cut in their face and you just kind of light them up through there. That's actually a really solid strat. That's what I would do with these. It's just kind of shotgun and then start spamming with these things because of how powerful they are, and like guaranteed hits is really nice. These something I actually do like is that they kind of shoot faster than the burst does. I think they shoot faster, like as in like they kind of deal it out faster. That's also why the burst is actually really good too, because you can kind of do the same thing. So like maybe two pistols maybe isn't a good idea to bring back because you know the burst is back in the game. So like, but they're kind of like a nice like early game kind of thing, and if you get like garbage, like really bad, let's say you have like nothing good, like AR wise, which isn't really the case that much. So maybe dualies wouldn't come back logically. I just would like to see them come back. I mean, if you could get like something like this, like if you get this absolute garbage here, then you know that I don't hate the heavy, but like I think a gray heavy is like not at all gonna be good compared to like, let's see. Yeah, I mean, like, what would you rather have at the start of a match? I don't know, actually. I mean, I would have neither of these things. I would just get something better, but Yes. Oh, you know what weapon I would kind of like to see come back? If I were to kind of X out these things, because I mean logically they wouldn't make sense. I would love to see this thing, because right now, I mean, like, our sniper options are not that great, and like some people don't really use snipers that much. So if we had a weapon that used heavy bullets, maybe not specifically this, but maybe some other weapon, because like right now I think the only weapons that aren't snipers that use sniper ammo is the hand cannon and the flintlock. I would love to have the flintlock out. I know a lot of people don't really care for it or don't really like it that much. I like it because, you know, mobility, extra mobility I think is always welcome in my books. So like you could be building up. Oh crap, I hate stupid flies. I'm practicing. I can't practice. So let's say you're kind of going around, and then like let's say like you get knocked down or something. Let's say this is really high up because you're that guy that builds up really high. I don't know, let's say like that soccer skin that does that. Like, hell, I'm hopping on soccer skins here. Like, oh no, I'm gonna die. Boop, and now you're up top and you're alive, so you can pull out your stupid. Boom, dead. Got my John Wick stick and it killed people. Yay. I don't know. This thing was just good for negating fall damage and also getting over to like new builds or something. So like, yeah, definitely something I want to come back. So that's like 6 weapons, still 5 in my book. Oh man, if I were to choose consumables, like these things here, there's a lot I would want to come back. Not actually. Slurp juice, I went back. I think a lot of people went slurp juice back. Chug splash could be really good because, you know, more healing more helping your teammate options is always welcome in my books, because, you know, we got the bandy gun, but then we have this thing, because you can kind of combo them and take up 3 slots. And I mean, if you're going to do that way, like if you want, there is a really solid option you could do for taking up multiple spaces. AR, tac, chug, and then these. That could be the medic meta. The medic meta. Jeez. And then maybe you could bring out some like cool like chug splash skin or something to kind of get people hyped for the re-release of the item. Blech. Who knows? You got your scar, then you get your tac. Kinda set. I mean, if there's any heavy, I mean, oh, I guess tactical assault rifle. I mean, I don't want this back because I have a reason for not wanting it back. It's just really overpowered. It's not that I hate it. It's just, I don't feel like it's balanced. I don't feel like it's balanced enough. I don't know, like, so look at their options here. I mean, there isn't too much deviation from each the other one. I mean, there's a slight difference, but not a lot. I mean, look at this. I don't know about that, Buster. Get like a blue assault rifle. This thing is basically like if the blue AR did less damage and shot faster and was more accurate. That's essentially what this thing is. It is basically a less damage, higher DPS. Not higher DPS, but I just don't know about this. I just personally feel like it's too good. It's just a good weapon. I get rid of medic meta over there. Man. I bet a lot of people want this sucker back. I think I can live life without a drum gun ever coming back. I mean, I will use this thing sometimes in creative, but like this thing came back in main game. I couldn't see myself using it. I mean, I would use it. I mean, like everyone would use it, obviously. I mean, people want it back, but it wouldn't be good because of how powerful it is. And I mean, we already are good with SMGs, and I don't think we need something like this. I mean, you never know. But I did hear that they're bringing a freaking flare gun into Fortnite, and that's exciting because now I can add pyro into my TF2 map that isn't finished yet. Yay! I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna finish it though. Dude, flare gun would be so good to have. Because, like, I heard, like, how the elemental damage is actually gonna work and stuff. It could be, like, so cool, like, shoot it, and then it's like, but what ammo would it use? What ammo type? Maybe it could use the heavy. Who knows? Who knows? Would it use the ammo type? What ammo would it use? I never thought. Maybe a new ammo, flares? Flares being a new ammo type? Oh, they wouldn't implement. Maybe energy cells? Energy cells coming out in a new. I would think that would be cool. Energy cells coming out in a new. Update. I want to check out this. See? Oh, they released pressure plant. You can have pressure plant in here. Oh, this is my island where I just kind of do whatever in here. They have pressure. This is legit pressure plant, isn't it? Oh, that's pressure. Whoa. Whoa, this is just pressure plant, dude. Whoa. 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 Oh, you can't fly here anymore. Yo, we got pressure plant. Yeah, definitely. This is definitely really cool. So those are the weapons that I would like for them to come back. We can now look at pressure plant, which is kind of like the husk of it. This is basically where the robot was, which is the thing that I de-armed and beheaded over there. So yeah. So, bye everyone. You can't, not facing the front, but goodbye. I do the wave. Okay.